And now I invite Dr. Katie Nair sir to discuss how this course is benefited, will be benefited for the students, for basic as well as clinical students, to get more exposure in reproductive biology and to have a good practices. Actually, we emphasize more and more on the good practices in embryology and reproductive medicine. So how this course will train you, will provide you the training so that you can become a expert in these areas. So sir, welcome you, Dr. K.D. Nair sir. Sir, your mic is muted.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be here, and I'm going to talk about the exciting career opportunities in the field of reproductive medicine. Dr. Professor Das, Ma'am Sudha Prasad, and Dr. Dhruv Kumar, they are all mentioned how the courses are being planned, what will be the scope of training. What I'm going to talk is once you go through the courses, what the future hold for you? What are the future exciting career opportunities? Like we know that the infertility is increasing every day. 1 in 5 couple is having infertility, and we are looking for a career in this subspecialty where the number of these is one of the most faster growing segment in health. The reproductive medicine segment is the most fast growing segment, and you are going to have an exciting career opportunity once you finish this course. There are two courses already running, Diploma in Clinical ART and Diploma in Clinical Embryology. What we are trying to do now is to expand the intake for Clinical Embryology course. All the students in Amity University who are doing their BSc or MSc in life sciences, either in zoology, botany, or biomedical sciences, they are all eligible to apply for this course in embryology. Once you have to know what is embryology. Embryology is the heart of any IVF center. That is the lifeline. Everything depends on the embryologist.
So just to interrupt you, please let me know when you want to move the slide.
Yeah, you can move. You can again move. You can move. You can again move. We have gone through the scope. Because several people are facing the problem of conceiving. So IVF becomes the most popular treatment in recent time, and which also implies a parallel demand for trained embryologists and counselors. Next one. What is IVF? Because most of you might not be knowing what is IVF procedure. It is involving extracting the eggs from the woman and retrieving the sperm and fertilizing them manually in the lab and creating an embryo and then transferring the embryo back into the woman. That is the basic process of IVF. And the process of fertilization has to be done by an embryologist. The embryologist is the person who looks after fertilizing the egg with the sperm and following the embryo, how the embryo is growing over the period of hours. And then embryologist is one person who will decide when we should be able to transfer back this embryo so that it can result in a live baby. Next one. Next one. Embryology is the branch which is concerned with the study of fertilization of eggs and development. And what does the embryologist do? I already explained that embryologist is the person who is looking after the fertilization part. Next one. The hidden star of any ART is the embryologist. So it is the sperm meeting the egg, and that is what the embryologist does in the lab. Next one. And the demand, there is a, you can develop this career in a research organization. They are focused on IVF industry. And in many countries, embryologists are needed to check the quality of all the procedures, skills of embryology, especially important for clinics who wish to be accredited in different organizations. So that is a mandatory. You see, if you are having an IVF center, you should have a embryologist, which can be also accredited to ICMR, like this type of organization. You have to have an embryologist, trained embryologist in an IVF center. Most of the center are having a senior embryologist and a junior embryologist. Once you finish this course, you have immediate opening of joining any IVF center as a junior embryologist. Next one. What you do in a typical day in the life of embryologist? You are using ART techniques to create embryo. You are collecting gametes. You are providing gametes and embryo. You are closely monitoring the growth of embryos. You are cryopreserving. You are freezing the gametes and embryo for future use. You are maintaining cryobanks, equipment, records of the laboratory, and you have to adhere to the ethical and legal regulation of IVF laboratory, running a quality control regularly to maintain an ideal environment. So all these are responsibilities of an embryologist which you are supposed to do. Next one. And how you can become embryologist? You can enter this stream of DCE. If you are doing any course in life sciences or biological sciences, or you have postgraduate qualification, you can always apply for a DCE course. The curriculum has already been explained by Dr. Dhruv. Next one. And in today's world, embryologists have different opportunities. Individuals are able to work as embryology, can be employed by ART clinics in government as well as private sector. With experience, you can take more responsible position like managers or lab directors. Lab director is a position you can aspire for once you start as a junior embryologist, senior embryologist, and ultimately you become a lab director. And progress to lab manager and subsequent to regional manager will involve rigorous training, and you have to keep on updating your skills. Next one. Career growth, you can start as an assistant clinical embryology with a salary as much as 35,000 to 50,000 rupees per month. And you can become, once you become a chief embryologist, you can have a salary more than 1 lakh to 2 lakh per month. If you become a lab manager, the salary can go up to 4 lakhs. So these are the existing structure I am talking about. It is not something I'm thinking of future. This is the present structure, which you can look forward to it. Once you complete your course, you can join as a clinical embryologist, start with immediate salary of 35 to 50,000. And in course of time, you can start your own laboratory and pursue PhD in cell biology or genetics or opt for a research field also. So you have different options from once you finish this course. Next one. IFS in collaboration with Amity University is also offering a diploma in clinical course, clinical embryology. The course content has already been explained. Next one. And the other course we are starting this year is the counselor in the field of reproductive medicine. Because as per ICMR, it is mandatory for every ART clinics to have at least one counselor with them. If you are having, any IVF clinic should have a counselor with them. That is mandatory by ICMR. ICMR is accrediting all the IVF center. And once we give our application, we have to give the name of the counselor who is working with us. So it can be very exciting and professionally satisfying and a financially gratifying career option for graduate in the field of psychological or life sciences. So if you are doing your course in psychology in Amity University, you can apply for this diploma in counseling and reproductive medicine. Next one. All major reproductive medical societies of the world and ICMR have highlighted the role of counselor in the field of ART, whether it is European Society or American Society of Reproductive Medicine, ICMR, all these societies, they say any IVF center must have a counselor on board. And here is the opportunity for you to take up this career in future. Next one. A qualified fertility counselor should be able to provide or refer patient like this, that you can diagnose and treat the mental disorder, grief counseling. Grief counseling, you see, the IVF procedure is giving you a success rate of limited success rate, 30 to 40%, sometimes 50%. 50% don't conceive. You have to give grief counseling, supportive counseling, crisis intervention, education, informative counseling, decision-making counseling, third-party evaluation and implications. So all these are the counseling techniques which you might have been already studying or experiencing, learning in your psychology courses. You have to simply apply them into the field of reproductive medicine. Next one. And these are the various tests. You have to administer sexual counseling, sport group counseling, psychotherapy, couples and family therapy. Next one. As per ICMR guideline, counselor is required to understand the psychological stress that will be experienced by the potential patient and should be able to assuage their fear, anxiety, and not to have unreasonable expectation from ART. That is important because ART has a limited success rate. So every patient shouldn't think that once they go for ART procedure, they are going to conceive. The counselor must invariably apprise a couple of the advantage of adoption as against resorted to ART or involving donors. Counseling in ART is being taught as a separate subject at very few places, especially in India. That is there. Amit is going to start this course. Probably this will be one of the few universities in India which are going to have this course on their curriculum. And your eligibility criteria, you have to have either MSc or PhD in psychology or in other life sciences. This is the advertisement which has come for all the other 4 courses for Amity University. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.